Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm on the ArchieLuxury channel and I want to talk about Rolex releases a new Hulk. Now, we've got to be careful. This is kind of filtered through the community and it's hit the collectors like wildfire. We've had a number of interesting releases. A rose gold, blue dial, submariner, a day date with a beautiful rose gold and blue combination. And finally, the Hulk is back. The Hulk is back. What does it mean? Why are they doing this? And I've got to tell you something. Although these releases are kind of sketchy at best, one thing that can be said is Rolex dislikes the secondary, the grey and the aftermarket. They hate it. And I've never seen such anger and frustration. In fact, remember the lead up to Rolex releases? We were expecting something big for the Explorer. What did they do? They reintroduced the 36mm, killed the 39, and upgraded the movement in the Explorer 2. Very, very disappointing. Now, the funny thing is, Rolex dislikes the collector frenzy. And if Rolex could throw a spanner into the works, they would love to stop profiteers, because Rolex is a company that thinks all the profits belong to them. They're the ones who market the product. They're the ones who took these risks. So surely this should all come back to them. It should be their money. And I gotta tell you, that's a very fair assumption. It's a very fair assumption. But, you know what? You know how Rolex is. The closest I've seen to this is in the Ferrari world, where Ferrari is so angry that vintage Ferraris are so valuable. In fact, Ferrari is so pissed off about this because they didn't make big money. In fact, Ferrari was borderline bankrupt for many, many years. And you've got speculators, investors who are reaping the rewards. Rolex is a bit the same there. They would love to spite investors, gamblers out there who are speculating with their hard-earned brand name. Now, I gotta tell you, it's a very tricky thing indeed there. The new Hulk, rumors of the new Hulk, what does it mean? Well, what it means is we want to floor you speculators. Now, the funny thing is, it's probably not gonna hurt the speculation of the original Kermit, the Sermit, the Starbucks. It's not gonna really hurt it. And the reason is because Rolex wants to keep these profits for themselves. And by them relaunching the Hulk, it's enough variation to let the previous one survive well. So as much as Rolex is frantically trying to snuff out these speculators, they're not in a position to really do much. I gotta tell you, Rolex dealers They have a commodity that the world really wants. It's a jackpot. They need to be careful that they don't piss off Rolex HQ, because if you upset that relationship, you could lose your dealership. So Rolex itself there is in a great position. They've got dealers who are scared. You've also got product which is, it's so much in demand. So what is Rolex going to do with this? Why did they bring out the Hulk? They're trying to hurt the speculators. Rolex doesn't care one bit about this secondary market. And it's strange because without a secondary market, they don't have a primary market. It's strange that Rolex has such contempt for the secondary or the grey market, because if the brand was not successful in that area, the primary market would be soft. And this is part of Rolex's success, is the fact that they have such a strong secondary market. It goes hand in hand. Always remember Panerai. They had this crown before. Their watches were selling for crazy money on the secondary market. Unfortunately, they mismanaged this, and these customers, I think they've gone to Rolex. So I've got to tell you 3 key reasons that Rolex has become the king it is. 1, Panerai fiked it up. Okay, they stuffed up the collectible market. Number 2 was Swatch Group. They stopped supply of value ETA movements to non-Swatch Group companies. Therefore, they went to Salida, and brands like Rolex with an in-house link exploded. Rolex has had huge success. The 2 biggest factors to Rolex's success: Panerai fiking up the collectible market, and Omega turning off supply of ETA and value movements to non-Swatch Group members. Well done, Swatch Group. You created this Rolex monster, and well done, PAM, which is the Richemont Group. You created this monster. And that's what it is. Rolex is a monster because it's a charitable trust with rules and regulation and committees and board members to just completely schmozzle. And there's so much bureaucracy there that they might actually keep the mantle as the king. Terry Stern at Patek Philippe was asked, which company do you admire most? Rolex was the answer. Rolex. And in many ways, Rolex owes its success to its competitors who completely fiked it up. So, Rolex should say a big thank you. I'd also want to say that Rolex dislikes the secondary market. But Rolex needs to realize without a strong secondary market, you don't really have a primary market. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you think. What do you feel? How does it affect you? Rolex. I will see you in the next one. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.